Yeah, we can start, I
Yes,
guess.
yes, we can start now. The time is 6:30.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
time is 6:30. I'll start. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Welcome all of you to ATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club 162 Club meeting, and warmly welcome to our Area Director Toastmaster Raghavi. I'm Toastmaster Iroshani Aryaratne, your Sergeant at Arms. As we are meeting online, there are few ground rules. We would refrain from talking about sex, religion, and politics. Please mute yourself if you are not talking. Lastly, kindly switch off your video if you are stepping off the meeting. Club mission. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to deliver communication and leadership skills, result in a greater self-confidence and personal growth. Toastmasters International core value: integrity, respect, service, and excellence. Toastmasters promise. Today our meeting theme is celebrating milestone, appreciating journey. Celebrating milestones gives us joy, but appreciating the journey gives us meaning. Together they make success truly worthwhile. We run the meeting according to this agenda. With that, I would like to hand over control to our President Toastmaster Hemantha Hulangamo to proceed the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Hemantha. Thank you.
Very good evening to all the Toastmasters who joined today's meeting. First and foremost, let me very warmly welcome all of the Toastmasters, and I would like to specially welcome our area director, Toastmaster Raghavi. Today, Toastmaster Raghavi is with us and joining us our meeting. And as you all know that today our meeting is very significant for us because we have a very powerful three speakers and very powerful evaluation team. And also the most important aspect is today our area director is with us. So today our theme is celebrating and the appreciations what you've done during the past. So as you all know that it's the most important aspect to celebrate our achievements and appreciations. If you're not appreciating what you are achieving, then it's not the way that the person can perform his future goals and the dreams. So we have to inculcate, we have to develop our appreciations and appreciation qualities in order to achieve the others to the next step. So with that, my dear friends, is there any newcomers or the guests? We have a newcomer, MCM Fernando. Hello, hi, MCM Fernando. Will you be able to give a small introduction about yourself?
Oops. Yeah, um, my name is MC Mahesh Fernando. Hello.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
From
My name is Mahesh Fernando. I am the 80 member.
right.
So
Okay.
I am doing my job is accountant. Hello.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much for joining today's meeting. Rajat Laksiri, do you like to give a small introduction about yourself?
Yes, I'm Rajit Lakshari. Actually, currently I'm working in Maldives, one of major companies in Maldives, as a finance and admin manager, and also I'm actively working as a general manager in that company. And I have completed my degree at University of California and partly qualified in chartered accountants and currently qualified for CMA Australia and New Zealand. So that's all from my side.
Thank you so very much. Nice meeting you today, and hope that you will enjoy the meeting. And also, there's another guest, Satya Maitri. Will you be able to give a small introduction about yourself?
Good evening. I'm Satya Maitri and I am a software engineer. And actually, I joined with you in last week. So this is my second one. So
Oh, great.
nice to meet you.
Okay. Ruan Bhagya, do you like to give a small introduction about yourself?
Yes, good evening. I am software developer. I'm currently working in a private company. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for joining today's meeting.
Thank you.
So, my dear fellow Toastmasters, let's begin the sessions. So, in order to start our journey today, or to commence our meeting, we have a very powerful lady. She's none other than Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Akila Salim. So, she's a quality engineer and worked to multinational company, and her hobbies are reading books and rendering her service to as a social worker. So with that, over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Akila.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hemanda. And good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. A very warm welcome to our AATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club 162nd meeting. Today is not an ordinary meeting. It's a very special one. We are gathered to celebrate the incredible journeys of our members who have shown dedications and persistence by completing levels and pathways in Toastmasters. Our theme for today is celebrating milestones, appreciating journeys. Every step you take in Toastmasters, whether it's finishing level 1 or achieving an entire pathway, is proof of your commitment to personal growth. Today, we pause to recognize, appreciate, and cheer for these milestones. Before we begin, it gives me immense pleasure to acknowledge the presence of a very special guest, our Area Director, Toastmaster Raghavi Ratnaranjan. We are honored to have you with us today. Your leadership and guidance mean so much to our club, and we look forward to hearing from you later in the meeting. Fellow Toastmasters, let's give a big round of applause to welcome our Area Director. As always, our meeting is supported by a dedicated team of role players. Allow me to introduce them to you. The first one, our timer is today, Toastmaster Heshan Hettiaraichi, the guardian of time. Toastmaster Heshan, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. As the time of today's meeting, I will be evaluating the time element of the meeting, especially the time of prepared speakers, evaluators, as well as table topic speakers. You will be qualified at the green card, merit awarded at the yellow card, and accomplished at the red card. However, speakers, table topic speakers, and evaluators will get a grace period of 30 seconds. Regarding table topics evaluations, the green card will be shown at 20 seconds. Yellow card will be shown at 40 seconds and red card will be shown at 60 seconds per evaluation. And I will be presenting over my report over to you. Mr. General Evaluator, when called upon during the evaluation session. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Heshan, for that introduction. Next, our counter for today is Toastmaster Harshani Hirandi, who will help us speak with clarity. Toastmaster Harshani, the virtual stage is yours now.
I'm Harshani. Currently, I'm teaching. I'm working as a teacher. My role is our counter. My counter responsibility is when you are conducting the speech, I'm counting like so. So when you're conducting your speeches, I'm counting those words. I think it will be help to reduce those words when delivering your speeches. Today, I hope to do this, my whole. End of the meeting, I will give the report as a summary. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshani. So next, our grammarian, she is Toastmaster Minoli Pereira, who will enrich our vocabulary and help us refine our use of language. Toastmaster Minoli, you can introduce your role.
So, hello everyone. I'm Toastmaster Minoli Ferreira. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. So, today my role is enriching your language skills and helping you to improve your skills to do your speeches and your table topics in the best way. So, my word of the day is sagacious. That means meaningful, wise, and thoughtful. A straight decision, if someone can make a quick decision in a better way, that person is sagacious. So let me give you guys an example sentence. That means a sagacious decision helped the team overcome a major challenge. So that is our word of the day. And let's move on to the idiom of the day. That means push the envelope. That means to go beyond the usual and ordinary things, ordinary limits, and then trying something innovative that can make others wonder about what you are doing. So the example sentence is, the keynote speaker of today's event truly pushed the envelope with the unconventional side. Hope you all heard what I said.
Yeah, you can type that in the chat also, Minoli. That word of the day
okay,
and meaning. Yeah. So thank you, Toastmaster Minoli. Yeah. Next, our general evaluator, he is Toastmaster Chaminda Silva, who will ensure we receive constructive feedback for the entire meeting. Toastmaster Chaminda, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, my dear fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. I'm Toastmaster Chaminda Silva, and I have the honor of serving as your general evaluator for today's meeting. My role is to evaluate the overall quality of the meeting and provide feedbacks to our role players and lead the evaluation segment where our speakers receive constructive evaluations from their respective evaluators. And feedback is the breakfast of champions. And today we are going to help each other grow with positive, helpful suggestions. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chaminda, and thank you, role players, for making this celebration possible. Now, the highlight of the day, appreciating the achievements of our members. I have prepared a slideshow showcasing the pictures of each member along with their completed levels and pathways. As we go through them one by one, let's celebrate wholeheartedly with applause and cheers because every milestone deserves recognition. Let me share the slides. Hope you all can see the screen. welcome to our special appreciation meeting. A warm welcome to our area director, Toastmaster Raghavi Ratnaranjan. She's area director for C2 District 82 Toastmasters International. She is the past president of Dehiwala Toastmasters Club from July 2021 to June 2022. And she was served as an admin manager for Division C District 82 Toastmasters International. And she worked in research and development field at Sri Lanka Institute of Nanotechnology as well. And she has masters in molecular biology and biotechnology at University of Colombo. A warm welcome to our area director. Let's start with our members and their pathways and levels. We will appreciate them and applause with applause and cheers. The first one, Toastmaster Aruni Kanchana. She was our past president of AATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club. She has completed level 3 in Dynamic Leadership Pathway, and she is the Toastmasters rockstar. A big round of applause for her achievements. Next, Toastmaster Neil Ranasinghe. He was the past president of our AATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club. He has completed level 3 of Innovative Planning Pathway. He is the growth ambassador of our club. Let's applause Toastmaster Neil Ranasinghe. Next, Toastmaster Pupudu Hagoda. He is our immediate past president. He has completed pathway in strategic relationship and he is in progress in dynamic leadership pathway. He is a true achiever in our club. Next, Toastmaster Hemanda Hulangamuwa, current president of AATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club. He has completed his pathway in effective coaching and completed level 2 in presentation mastery pathway, and he is in progress level 3 presentation mastery. He is an inspiration to all our club members. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Hemanda Hulangamuwa. Next, Toastmaster Heshan Hettiaraichi. He has completed presentation mastery pathway, completed level 3 in visionary communication, and he is in progress level 4 in visionary communication, and he is the pathway champion. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Heshan Hettiaraichi. Next, let's move to Toastmaster Aruna Gunasekara. He is our current Vice President of Public Relations of our club, and he has completed level 2 in presentation mastery. He is in progress level 3 in presentation mastery. Rising higher, keep shining, Toastmaster Aruna. And next, Toastmaster Chaminda Silva, our current secretary of AATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club, completed level 1 in Dynamic Leadership Pathway, and he is in progress level 2, project 3 in Dynamic Leadership Pathway, a journey worth celebrating. A big applause to Toastmaster Chaminda Silva. Next, Toastmaster Suresh Abhyangar, our treasurer of AATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club. He has completed level 3 in presentation mastery and he is in progress level 4, project 2 in presentation mastery. A journey worth celebrating. He is the level up champion. A big applause to Toastmaster Suresh Abhyangar. And Toastmaster Priyanka, she has newly joined. She has completed level 1 in presentation mastery and she is in progress level 2 in presentation mastery. Keep shining, Toastmaster Priyanka, and we all will motivate you in future. And Toastmaster Hiroshani Aryaratna, she is our sergeant at arms at our club, completed level 1 in presentation mastery pathway, and she is in progress level 2 final project. Keep soaring, Toastmaster Hiroshani. And Toastmaster Rukmani Ratnayaka, she has completed level 3 in dynamic leadership pathway, and she is in progress level 4 in dynamic leadership pathway. And salute Toastmaster Rukmani for your efforts. So with that, we will continue the next members after completing the round robin session. So now, one of the most exciting and engaging parts of our meeting is the round robin session. This is a quick thinking activity designed to give everyone a chance to speak. To lead us in this interactive session, we have a seasoned Toastmaster, someone who always brings energy, creativity, and encouragement to the table. Please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Suresh Abhyankar to conduct the round robin session. Over to you, Toastmaster Suresh.
Yes, thank you very much, Toastmaster, of today. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Today's round robin session. So I'll be conducting the round robin session. For the benefit of guests and newcomers, I'll briefly explain what round robin session is. Basically, in round robin session, every speaker gets around 20 seconds to speak on a topic that which I will be saying in a few minutes. And also, after one speaker finishes speaking, the next speaker will be continuing from the line or the last sentence or the last phrase uttered by the last speaker. The next speaker should continue from that. That is basically the main concept of round robin session. Today, I have brought a topic which is that it contemporarily the kind of issue, we can't say it's an issue, kind of a benefit of for some people it's an issue. So the topic for today is a technology I can't live without. A technology I can't live without. So give me a minute for taking the screenshot for a few. Thank you very much for the patience. I hope everyone can see the screen. So I'll start talking on the topic. The topic, I'll say it again. A technology I can't live without. The technology I can't live without is basically ChatGPT. Because of ChatGPT, everyone's life has totally changed. Before sending emails and for summarizing our lecture notes, ChatGPT has become a major factor in our day-to-day life. Not only that, from ChatGPT, we can benefit a lot. That is, without wasting a lot of time, we can immediately do something special and all. But make sure ChatGPT sometimes makes mistakes and all. That is, sometimes we feel like ChatGPT puts comma in front of an. Over to your next speaker. Timer Toastmaster Heshan Hettiarach.
Regarding ChatGPT, but I experienced that it has changed my life a lot, because when I was the secretary of our club, I could generate our meeting minutes within 2 to 3 days by passing the template and the parameters. In fact, our previous secretary took 1 week to 2 weeks. However, it made me efficient. Over to you.
Yes,
I
next
think,
speaker, Toastmaster Akil.
yeah, I think with ChatGPT, we are getting so much advantages as well as nowadays disadvantages also, because we stopped our using our brain, I guess, because the thinking ability is reducing, because everything we can get it done from ChatGPT. So it has like lot of advantages as well as it is like giving some disadvantages for mainly students and employees, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. Next will be Toastmaster Hiroshini.
The technology is the most important thing. I remember in the 5 years back, I did one job regarding the preparation of the procedure manual. For that, I took actually more time, about 2-3 months took to prepare that procedure manual. But in the new company, I currently are doing same thing, but within 2-3 days, I was able to finish my task. This is the most. Then it is give more benefit to us in the technology.
Yes. Next is Toastmaster.
As used as in the technology, but for example, in the chat GPT, there are a lot of people are saying that a lot of members are saying that there are advantages and disadvantages. In my case, that the people who know something, they need to be brush up, right? Using the chat GTP is very good. If they are using for that purpose only, chat GTP is good.
Yes, next is Toastmaster Prabhash.
In my view, ChatGPT is very much easier for our day-to-day life. But there are something behind the ChatGPT. As I noticed in the ChatGPT, there are the bad part is if you put some information, it will gather automatically in the ChatGPT system. But sometimes it will may have problem to the confidential things. That is real good for our day-to-day life, but that will make an impact to our confidentiality. That is my comment on the ChatGPT. Thank you, Toastmaster.
Yes. Next is Toastmaster Kalpa.
Yeah, ChatGPT is very useful to everyone. Maybe making letters or and emails or something. But every time I can notice we have to use our knowledge as well because ChatGPT not provide the correct answer every time. Thank you.
Yes. Next is Toastmaster Harshini. Toastmaster Harshini.
I would like to focus my attention university students. They are always try to get the support from the chat GPT when doing their assignments. So they don't like to read books in the library. They don't refer the books. So they automatically get the ideas from chat GPT, not the reference books or other resources. That's my view.
Thank you very much. Next will be Toastmaster Raghal.
Yeah, I can see. Give me a minute. Yeah, so we all are depending on ChatGPT, but ChatGPT makes everyone's life easier. For me, in my office work, in my studies, it's making my life easier by giving information. But sometimes this information are not accurate, so we should be aware of that. So I would say do not solely depend on ChatGPT, but we can use it to make our lives easier. Thank you.
Yes. Next is Toastmaster Chamint.
Yeah, technology, including ChatGPT or whatever the new technology, you have to use as a kernel person. So to live in this complex and dynamic world, you have to use the technology with your day-to-day activities as well as your other activities. So it's inevitable that as a layman, you should depend on the new technology. Thank you. Over to you.
Next is Toastmaster Melody.
Okay, so all of you said that you can't live without ChatGPT, and the technology you can't live without is ChatGPT. You guys all limited to one topic. So what if I say the technology that I can't live without is Wi-Fi? Because without Wi-Fi, you can't even reach to ChatGPT, Perplexity, Eternity, no any kind of those AI. Without Wi-Fi, you can't reach any of those. So my answer is the technology I can't live without is probably Wi-Fi, because without Wi-Fi, we all feel disconnected. We can't even do this virtual meeting. We can't even do anything without Wi-Fi today. So that's my answer.
Yes, thank you very much. Next is
I think your connection is.
Who is the next speaker?
MCM Fernando, no?
Yes, it's Toastmaster MCM. Yes, you can't hear me?
Now you can hear. Now we can
Okay.
hear.
Shall I move to the next speaker?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Toastmaster
When it
Hemant.
comes to yes, when it comes to the technology and ChatGPT and the Wi-Fi, of course, there are pros and cons. Of course, we have to understand that. But the fact remains that the fact of the matter is now we have to live with the existing world. We have to go with the technology. We cannot just go behind the era because those days actually we read books, we write letters, and we use our brain to do everything. But nowadays, with that modern technology, we are not using the brain much. Especially when it comes to writing letters, we use ChatGPT. But there are so many disadvantages as well as the advantages also. Just assume that if you want to write a lengthy letter from a secretary in a department, it takes days and days. But within seconds, if you just insert the crux of the letter, of course, within seconds, you can develop a nice letter with including about 200, 300 words. So there are so many advantages. But the disadvantage, what I want to emphasize, is basically we are not using the brain. Over to you.
Yes, thank you very much. Next is Rajita Laksiri.
Yeah, actually, when we talk about technology, actually, there are so many pros and cons when we discuss regarding the technology that we can't live without. So, especially when we talk about ChatGPT, it is very useful for when we do the day-to-day the working life to manage, and we have to reduce our time. Sometime when we think about email or any other the letters and things, it will take time and we are wasting time. Then because of that ChatGPT, I think that we can reduce the time and we can increase our effectiveness in the team as well as in the working environment. That is the most important thing that I have seen in the ChatGPT. Other one is that the when we talk about cons, because it will stop the how people should think creatively. That is the most badly affected advantage in the ChatGPT.
Yes, thank you very much. Next is Ruan Bhagya.
Yes, actually, ChatGPT is a very life-saving tool, but we are actually it's used to very regarding matter because of somehow we are actually practicing for ChatGPT. If you share our password or credentials for ChatGPT, actually they saved it and they will surely next time do it against us. My experience
Yes,
is.
thank you very much. Sorry. Yes, next speaker is Toastmaster Mihirika.
Hi, it's so according to my perspective, it's good to have always technology, as you said, ChatGPT, but when it comes to that, it's minimize people's analytical skills and creativity. So we should not depend on ChatGPT because it's okay to have, it's like a walk-in library. The ChatGPT, we can gather more knowledge, details from that, but we should not depend on that. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Next is Satya Maitri. Yes.
I'm also like to say about the ChatGPT. The good side of the ChatGPT is that it's make a life easier by providing a quick and answers and new ideas and also helpful guidance in everyday task and learning. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Thank you very much. Next speaker is Shami. Shami, are you there?
No, Abhyanga, you can skip.
No worry. Yes. And next is Toastmasters Salgam.
Well, ChatGPT has its advantages and disadvantages, definitely. But each of us need to know how to use it. Otherwise, we will never be able to push the envelope because we become like robots. And while we are doing that, we could never be sagacious speakers because we are depending too much on ChatGPT, as one of the colleagues also said, but ChatGPT will never be there if there is no Wi-Fi. So the technology has improved.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster. Next is
Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, you may talk.
I think Toastmaster Priyanka is there, right? Priyanka.
Yes.
Okay, ChatGPT. Actually, first of all, I felt very shy because it seems all in this forum has known the and used the ChatGPT, but I have never used so far. So I felt very sorry and shy. Actually, in our company, they have developed a similar software and installed in our computers, but even that, still, I haven't used that software too. So I thought to on. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. All the speakers were wonderfully engaging in this session. I really appreciate it. So I regret for the technical issues that was caused in the middle of the meeting. That's all from my end. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhyanga, for that wonderful session. So we enjoyed it a lot. So let's now move into the prepared speeches segment where our speakers will share their projects and inspire us with their words. So now we step into one of the most exciting and inspiring segments of Toastmasters meeting, the prepared speech session. Our first speaker is Toastmaster Mihirika Gajanayaka. She is working at Legally Health HR department and she likes to read books at her free time. She is from Kalabovila and her evaluator will be Toastmaster Iroshani Aryaratna. So before we hear from Mihirika, let's hear from her evaluator, Toastmaster Iroshani, who will share the project objectives and what we can look out for in the speech. Toastmaster Iroshani, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Toastmaster Mihirika, she is doing level 1 project 2. The project time is 5 to 7 minutes and her topic is leadership development. The purpose of this project is participating, apply feedback and serve a speech evaluation during the club meeting. Toastmaster Mihirika, leadership development. Toastmaster Mihirika, leadership development. Over to you, Toastmaster Mihirika.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hiroshini. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today I'm going to do my speech according to the topic under leadership development. So when we hear the word leader, we often imagine someone with authority, a president, a CEO, or maybe even a famous figure in history. But true leadership is not about a position or a role. So leadership is about influence, growth, impact, responsibility, like that. So I'm going to introduce 4 factors about leadership today. The first one is leadership begins with self-discipline. And the second one is leadership about developing people, not managing tasks. And the third fact is leadership require courage and vision. And the fourth is leadership is service. So when I'm talking about the first fact, leadership begins with self-discipline. So before we lead others, we must lead ourselves, because as an example, leadership is waking up early to prepare for a meeting when it would be easier to sleep in. So it's choosing integrity and honesty when shortcuts seems more convenient. If we cannot direct our own actions, how can we expect others to trust us with theirs? So my second fact is leadership is developing people, not managing tasks. A boss tells you a boss tells you what to do, but a leader inspires you to want to do it. So great leaders see potential in others that sometimes they don't see in themselves. So they mentor you, they coach you, and they uplift you. So think about someone in your life, a teacher, it could be your parent, it could be your manager, or even a senior person who believed in you when you didn't. That is leadership. The best example is this Toastmaster Club. So that is sanctious decision, one of sanctious decision that I took in my life. So it's been few weeks that I joined in this club. So from I was guided by seniors in this club. I'm very grateful, all of them, and I'm going to take this chance to thank all of them. So I could feel that I have developed myself, my leadership skills. Actually, I do have stage fears, but I feel that I'm developing myself because of the club. Thank you so much for that. So my third fact is leadership requires courage and vision. So every leader faces challenges. We know that. So what makes them different is their ability to see the solutions where the others see problems. The leaders are focusing only to the solution as a team. So leaders take risks, make tough decisions, and stand firm even when they are unpopular. So courage is not absence of fear. It's courage is moving forward with despite it. So my fourth fact is leadership is service. So when it comes to the service, the best leaders are not those who are seeking spotlights, but those who serve from their heart. They don't ask, what can I get? They are asking, how can I help you? So their service build trust others. So, and their trust is the foundation of the leadership. My dear fellow Toastmasters, leadership is not a title you wait for. It's not a position you wait for. It's responsibility you take. It's the challenge you take. So every one of us can be a leader at work, in our communities, in our society, in your family. So let me do some small remind regarding my 4 factors that I presented today. Lead yourself with discipline and invest in others' growth and development, and face challenge with courage and serve it by your heart. The world doesn't need bosses. The world is waiting, and the world needs more leaders, and that leader could be you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Meherika, for that inspiring and well-structured speech. Let's give her a round of applause. So before we move into the second speaker, let's continue that pathway and level completion appreciation a bit. So let me share the screen again.
It's about
Yeah, so we will continue. Toastmaster Rukmani Ratnayaka, she has completed level 3 in dynamic leadership pathway, and she is in progress level 4 in dynamic leadership pathway. Salute to your effort, Toastmaster Rukmani. Next, Toastmaster Prabhash Karunanayaka. He has newly joined, but he has completed his first icebreaker speech in presentation mastery pathway. He is in progress level 1, project 2. So keep going, Toastmaster Prabhash. We all appreciate you. Next, Toastmaster Himaya Samarakodi, our Vice President of Membership of AATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club. She has completed Dynamic Leadership Pathway successfully. She is a Pathway champion. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Himaya Samarakodi. Next, Toastmaster Kalpa Deshapriya. So he also newly joined one, but he has completed his first icebreaker speech in presentation mastery. Keep rising, Toastmaster Kalpa. Next, Toastmaster Mihirika Gajanayaka. She also a new joiner. She has completed her first icebreaker speech in leadership development pathway, and today now she has completed her second speech as well. So she is in growth in action. So we will all appreciate Toastmaster Mihirika. So next, Toastmaster Muhammad Jaufar Hishan, he was the past vice president of membership of our club. He has successfully completed motivational strategies pathway, and he has successfully completed persuasive influence pathway. He is the milestone achiever. And next, Toastmaster Minoli Pereira, she also newly joined one, but she has completed level 1 in motivational strategies pathway. She is in growth in action. We all appreciate you, Toastmaster Minoli. And next, it's me, Vice President of Education of AATSL Emerging Toastmasters Club. And I have completed level 4 in motivational strategy pathway. And I am in progress level 5 in motivational strategy pathway. So a big round of applause to all our achievers. Together, we rise higher. So with that, we move into the second speaker. Next, we have Toastmaster Prabhash Karunanayaka. He is going to deliver his level 1 project 2 speech. So he is currently working as an accountant in Maldives. His hobbies are playing cricket and cooking. His evaluator is going to be today Toastmaster Heshan Hettiaraichi. So first, let's invite Toastmaster Heshan to briefly share the speech of the objectives of Toastmaster Prabhash.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. Toastmaster Prabhash will be delivering his presentation mastery pathway level 1 project 2 speech. The purpose of the project is for the member to learn and review basic methods for writing a speech with a well-defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. The speech purpose statement is to inspire the audience to recognize that true leadership is not defined by position or authority, but by actions, character, and the willingness to serve others. Through personal stories, real-life examples, and clear takeaways, the speech aims to motivate listeners to embrace everyday opportunities to lead, regardless of their job title, by modeling positive behavior, listening with empathy, and committing to continuous growth. Toastmaster Prabhash Karunanayaka, Leadership Beyond Titles. Leadership Beyond Titles, Toastmaster Prabhash Karunanayaka. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Heshan. John C. Maxwell once said, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. To me, that means understanding the journey, walking it with the purpose, and guide others to follow. Real influence is about, not authority. It is about example. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, I will talk about leadership beyond title. Let's see, when we have some leadership skills or something in our power, what people will mostly do, they will take advantage. They will try to do something bad to their team because they will take upper hand from that leadership. But the real guidance is not about rank. It is about helping to the others, taking the responsibility and doing something positive change to the society. Some people believe influence is inherited, but my experience tells different story. Let me explain. Someone from Sri Lanka that who proved true growth comes from the real direction. I think everyone knows about Mr. JMUB Jayasekara. He is the founder of the JMC Management Center. He started his institute with the 3 students in 1972. But now today, JMC Institute has become the pioneer in the professional exams. Today, more than 12,000 students have learned there. So, how he became that good leader? Because he is consistently maintained good characteristics throughout the period. I can share my experience with you. During the hotel pre-opening times, things were very hard. Stacks of boxes, missing files, people are very stressed, and deadlines are very tight. One afternoon, when we are trying to sort out the mess, our finance manager, Mr. Sampa, who walked into the record room, suddenly he came us and he also helped us to organize the record room. But this is not his job. No one asked why you came, but he saw that our difficulties and he helped us. Mr. Sampa decision was Shageshan decision. And that day I realized leadership is not always loud. Sometimes it is simple and quiet. And other time, one guest came to the front office with angry mood. And my colleague kept quiet, calm, listened very carefully. And one thing he told to me that changed my mind. Prabhash, complaints are not problems. They are opportunities to build trust. Finally, he resolved the issue. Now guests left with the satisfied. And I know he learned that one from the mistake. And his old experience gave some important thing to my life. That is, real leaders are not defined, but is on their business card. So, how we can be the good leaders? In my journey, there are 3 things that shapes my journey. Model with behaviors. Your actions will talk than your words. When you stay hard and stay calm, when you stay calm in tough time, definitely people will follow you. And second one, listening with care. A good leader should always understand and listen to their teammates. I have heard true leaders comes from open communication and active listening. Just assume you have a problem. If you want to talk to the superior, what will happen that superior did not ask that matter from you? We are frustrated. We are human. That is our human nature. And final thing, keep evolving. Title can be given, but growth we must earn. You should read, reflect, and learn. Thus, best leaders are always becoming better. Finally, dear Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters and guests, leadership is not about title that you hold. It's all depend how you concern about the people, how you take the decisions, and how you courage and about your visions. And I want to say finally, everyone can change your life with this moment in every day, in the simple way or big ways. Thank you, Toastmaster, Madam of the Day. Control is back to yours. Thank you.
Thank you for that well thought out and engaging speech, Toastmaster Prabhash. And let's show our appreciation once again for Toastmaster Prabhash. Our final prepared speaker for today is Toastmaster Kalpa Deshapriya. So he is by profession, he is an accountant, 15 years experience in commercial sector and 3 years experience in audit sector. Currently, he lives in Australia with his family, and his hobbies are watching movies and traveling with his family. So his speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Neil Ranasinghe. So let's first invite Toastmaster Neil to outline the objective of Scalper's speech.
Good evening, my dear fellow Toastmasters, especially in the Toastmaster Kalpa Deshapriya. Toastmaster Kalpa Deshapriya is going to do his level 1 project 2. Purpose of this speech that the present speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. Time 5 to 7 minutes. Toastmaster Kalpa is going to do topic is confidence through the rules. Confidence through rules from Toastmaster Kalpa Deshapriya. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Neil. Good evening, Madam Toastmaster of today, and fellow Toastmasters and guests. First of all, let me begin with the question. Do we like to obey rules? Do we like to obey rules? Yes, most of they say, yes, we like to obey rules. But sometimes we break the rules, intention or not intention. Reason maybe people follow the rules strictly will depend on country to country, with the culture or some family background or whatever we around us. So tonight, I like to share my personal experience, difference between Sri Lanka and Australia, and especially with the road rules. So before that, I would like to tell something about history background. You already know in Sri Lanka, we have recorded history goes to 3,000 years, and our with the human settled in around 165 years back, and we have era Polonnaruwa, and after that British, this Portuguese and Dutch, and finally we got British influence, and we got the independence after 1948. And same as the Australia has Asian culture, and their culture goes back to the 16 years back, and after that they influenced their British colonial 1988, 1788. And similarly, the both countries impacted with the influence with the British rule. So now I'm going to tell the story. I got my driving license 15 years back. So I am very experienced and confident regarding driving. So when I moved to Australia, I thought that it's very easy and I am very confident on that, my driving. So even though I have a license in Sri Lanka, I have to get here one. So I participate the driving test. Or then I failed So not the one time. I failed twice. So I lost money, some considerable. So I lose my confidence. So regarding the driving, so I'm a very stressful because the license is very important here to live. Even though we are traveling here and there and go to job, and then I think about what I next step is. So I selected one next professional trainer. So I get 5 lessons from them, and where the first lesson when I'm driving, she's a lady, good lady. She asked me, "Why you are so many brake? Why you are stopping down every road and very slow down the vehicle when they are by road or junction?" So I thought that as a practice in Sri Lanka, we always in alert, and if a vehicle uh, come suddenly, so we alert or we ready to stop. So I thought that like that. So she told me, "No, this is not the way in Australia. So this is wrong." She teach me two rules, road rules. Maybe I am not remember that in Sri Lanka. I'm not remember actually. One is giveaway, other one is stop sign. That you can see in the by roads when we are accessing from by road to main road. There are dotted lines in the by road, and some is a straight line from the by road. So the dotted line means we have to slow down and rolling, and if the main road there is no any vehicles, we can access directly. The stop line, there's a straight line. Without dotted line, we can't directly access the slowly move into the from the by road to main road. We have to stop at least 3 seconds. So I to catch this one, I consume 3 lesson. And when I practice in the 3 lessons, third lesson, so I understand what is this meaning. So same I access same giveaway rule and from the giveaway rule and the stop rule. So when I'm practicing, I realize that so the other drivers do the same thing. So I got the confidence. Now when I'm driving the main road, I'm not even look at what other people doing by road. So finally I got passed the exam. So the bigger thing I have to say, the Sri Lanka, we have a proud heritage and a deep Buddhism philosophy and the meaningful contribution of the Hinduism, Catholic and Islam and faith. Many of our still don't follow the rules. So I'm not saying the criticize my country, but I want to emphasize this truth and following the rules and build the trust and confidence, not just the road, but in the life. So whether driving daily or not, rules mean to restrict us or they are mean to protect us. And by following them, we don't lose freedom. We gain the peace of mind. Thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Another great speech, Toastmaster Kalpa, for sharing your ideas with us also effectively. So before we move on to, so that brings us to the end of our prepared speeches segment. So I hope you all were as inspired and engaged as I was. So let's take a moment to appreciate all our speakers with a big round of applause. So before we move on to the table topic session, I would like to take a moment to recognize and extend a heartfelt welcome to our distinguished Toastmaster, whose dedication and leadership have inspired many across our district. Please join me in warmly welcoming our past district director, distinguished Toastmaster Shriyanti Salgadu. Your presence here today is both an honor and a privilege, and we thank you for continuing to support and uplift the Toastmasters community. A few words from you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for the unexpected welcome. Actually, Heshan had sent me the agenda, and then since I was at home today, very unusually, I thought let me join and say hi to this enthusiastic group of people. Carry on the way you all are. I mean, having 20 members here is absolutely great. I was thrilled to see that. Good luck to each and every one of you. Over to you, Akila.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming today's meeting. And with that, we'll move on to the table topic session. So now it's time to switch gears and dive into one of the most exciting and spontaneous parts of our meeting, the table topic session. This segment helps us sharpen our impromptu speaking skills and truly test our ability to think on our feet. To lead us through this session, we have someone who is always full of energy, ready with creative topics, and knows exactly how to keep us on our toes. Please put your hands together and help me welcome our table topic master for today, Toastmaster Shakil Khawaja from Pakistan. Toastmaster Shakil, the virtual stage is yours now.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Akila. I hope I am audible and visible as well.
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah. So today's table topic session will be a little bit, you can say, different from the routine table topics. I would like to share my learning, which I've got from across the globe, different ideas. So first question to you. How many of you are cautious? Please raise your hand in your approach. Okay, so there are no more cautious people. Now I'd like to request maybe some of them. How many of you are optimistic? Please raise your hand. Thank you. For those who have not raised a hand, they are cautiously optimistic, it seems. Okay, so the life is like one glass, you can say, whispers in your hand. Be cautious. Check the plans before moving ahead for anything. The other glass just tells you, be optimistic. It takes the leap, trust the process. Now, today the topic of will be like a debate style table topics. I will be requiring 4 volunteers to speak. The topic will be either be cautious, don't be over optimistic, or be optimistic, just do now, think later. So I will be needing 2 volunteers who will be speaking in the favor of be cautious and don't be that optimistic. And then 2 volunteers, be optimistic, do it now, think later approach. So please raise your hand so I can just note down your names. I will be needing 4 volunteers from the audience who want to speak. First, I am taking the be cautious approach speakers. Please raise your hand. Yeah, Toastmaster Prabhat is there. Number 1 speaker. Yes. Who is next? Okay, Femina. Guest Femina is number 2. Now I will be needing 2 optimistic speakers. There will be many, I think. Please raise your hand. Yeah. Or otherwise, I will be forced to ask by myself. Any volunteers speaking? Because we are running out of time. Please raise your hand. 2 of them. Maybe our timer. Can you please speak? Timer Hishan.
Yes, Toastmaster Shakil.
Yeah. Can you be our third speaker?
Yes, please.
Okay. Now last one. Who is the last one? Please raise your hand. Just hurry up because debate is going to be very exciting. Maybe Toastmaster Manoj or Toastmaster Priyanka.
Toastmaster Rajita, please.
Okay. Rajita. So
Toastmaster Shakil, sorry to barge in. I'll be doing the evaluation part of the first one, the be cautious, and Toastmaster Priyanka will be doing the optimistic part. Toastmaster Priyanka?
Yes, Mr. Hemant, I'm available.
Right.
For clarification, Mr. Hemant, the optimistic parts means is it odd numbers?
Yeah, Heshan and Rajit.
Okay, thank
just
you.
I want to clarify, Toastmaster Priyanka. The first will be cautious, second will be optimistic. Then third will be cautious, then fourth will be optimistic.
I'll be evaluating the cautious part, Prabhat, and
okay. So, Toastmaster Hemantha, your turn will be odd numbers 1 and 3rd, 1 and 3rd, yeah.
That means
and
Prabhat and Toastmaster.
Yeah, 2nd and 4th, yeah. Hopefully, I can tell the cautious. Please note it down. Now, our first speaker is Toastmaster Prabhat. Toastmaster Prabhash, your approach is cautious is the way to go. Over to you.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. What do you think about the process? This kind of challenge or difficult situation you feel. Every time people will think about the negativity. That is the people nature. Everyone is scared to get the risk. Main reason they are afraid about the consequences. Because mostly people will think, if I do something wrong, what will the people say? Then most of the people are afraid to take challenges. But it is not the way that people should do. But if sometimes the people will postpone the things. They are thinking about the others every time because they don't want to take that one as challenge. But my concern is people sometimes be not optimistic, but it's depend on the situation and the time. But to the becoming in our life, every time we should take the optimistic, not be cautious in our life. That is my view regarding this your point. Control is back to you, Toastmaster Shakil.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Now, our guest Femina Adil. Our timer Hishan. You have to speak. Optimistic is the way to go. Do now, think later. Toastmaster Hishan. Can anybody time Toastmaster Hishan's speech?
I can self-time my speech.
Okay. Over to you. Optimistic is the way to go.
Optimistic is the way to go. In fact, which came first? Is it the chicken or the egg? Well, it's a controversial question. However, regarding my part, becoming optimistic is the way. Really, we need optimism because to tackle any challenge, it's a must. However, most people mess up the term optimism and toxic optimism, especially when working at office. If we face an incident which seriously impacts our mental health as well as the company's reputation, then we must take a decision. either to stay in the company or else to resign. In fact, what I would like to recommend is that if your current workplace is not serving your long-term purpose, then better to resign. We should be optimistic, but not toxically optimistic. Mr. Table Topics Master, over to you.
Thanks a lot for showing us the other way around. Now it's the turn of guest Femina Adil, who will be speaking. Don't be too wildly optimistic. Be cautious. Over to you, guest Femina. Think first, do later, guest Femina Adil.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes. Go ahead.
Can you spotlight the speaker? Toastmaster session.
Guest Femina, go ahead. You are audible.
Guest Femina, please switch on your video.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Muted, I think.
You are muted, no?
Please unmute guest Femina.
Okay. Now?
Yes,
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can you repeat the topic, Shakir, please?
Be cautious. Don't be too wildly optimistic. Think first, do later.
Um, Sometimes while you are taking some decisions, you must go, if you are blindly go for your decision, it may give you a hard time. So mostly people just do took most lot of time to think about their decisions, but they mainly the purpose of the decision goes very late. So in my opinion, you must take some time to think about your decision, then go go for it, but don't make it too late. So it will be directly what should I say? If you take lot of time to take a decision, it will make your decision very your decision goes die, or the time for your decision uh, uh, I it's over.
Carry on, carry
It's
on.
over to you, Shakil. Yeah, I take time because it is too uh, I am out of my words right now. Shakil?
Thanks for the try, for speaking your talks. Now it's the turn of Toastmaster Rajitha Laksi. Your topic is optimistic is the way to go. Do now, think later. Over to you, Toastmaster Rajitha Laksi.
Yes, well, thank you for giving me the chance to talk about the way to optimistic. So, really, optimistic is the hopeful and confident about the future. So, if someone has the confidence regarding the confidence regarding his or her future, it's the most important thing, because It will help to make creativity and innovation when we go the way of optimistic. And also when we have that confidence and hopeful future, we know where we are going and how we have to go to the place where we want to be one day in the future. So then we have proper planning and everything regarding what we are doing, and we have proper confidence, and it will come automatically from our mind, and mind will help us to make a proper plan for what we are targeting in the future. So that is the most important thing the person should have, because of that optimistic that will help to that person to go ahead and achieve their targets and things before the on the as expected in the life and on the right time. So because of that, it's very easy to move in the whatever the career they have selected in their life. It's most important then, and it will give them to manage people and lead the world like a confident and hopeful person. And most of the people will follow those kind of hopeful and confident people to achieve their own targets as well. So, as per my opinion, I think an optimist has the hopeful and confident. So, because of that, most of the people who has that optimistic will be the leaders in the future, and they will train so many leaders who followed them in the future to lead this world properly. That's my idea regarding optimistic.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Rajitha, for sharing your views. Ladies and gentlemen, life is not about choosing one lens. It's about when to wear which. Be cautious when the risk is high. Be optimistic when the opportunity is brighter. With this thought, over to you, our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Akila Salim.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shakil, for that wonderful table topic session. Next, so before we move into the evaluation segment, let me share you something. Okay. So let's see what's our status of our pathways of each members. So you can see here the members, they are like the pathways and which level, the highest achievements of their levels. So I have taken the summary of the pathway overview. So there's Chaminda Silva. He has completed level 1 in dynamic leadership, and Suresh Abhyanga, PM3 level 3, and like that all the members details are here. And next one, you can see here the paths in progress. So what's the pathway they are in and whatever the level they have completed up to now. So the summary of paths in progress you can see from this chart. And then this is our DCP chart of 2025 and 2026. So you can see here our goal, like level 1 awards, we have like goals like 4, and then 3 level 1 is needed. And level 2 awards, we have like 2 goals and 1 to date and 1 level 2 needed. And more level 2 awards, 2 goals we have, and we have 2 level 2s we needed. Like that. And level 4 path completion, so we have already completed, and 1 more level 4 we need path completion, one we need. And for membership, there are like new members, goal 4, and 3 new members we need, and more new members, we have like 4 new members needed. And this is our DCP chart for 2025. So with that, So now that we have completed our prepared speeches and improv session, it's time for a very important part of our meeting, the evaluation segment. So this is where we take a moment to reflect, learn, and grow. Feedback is the breakfast of champions, and this segment ensures we continue improving as speakers and leaders. So, to lead us through this crucial segment, we have someone with a keen eye for detail and a genuine passion for growth and development. Please join me in welcoming our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Chaminda Silva. Toastmaster Chaminda, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Now we move into our evaluation segment of our meeting, the most important part of learning and growth. This is where we provide constructive feedback to our speakers to help sharpen their skills. So let's begin with the speech evaluation. Our first evaluator for prepared speech is Toastmaster Hiroshini, who will be evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Mihirika Gajanayaka. Please welcome Toastmaster Hiroshini.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Today I am evaluating Toastmasters Mihirika's speech. Toastmaster Mihirika, you did wonderful speech. Even you did your second speech, I couldn't feel you are the beginner. You did it extremely well. In your speech, I observe many strengths. Out of that, let me summarize few things you excel in your speech. Your speech has clear structure. You elaborate the idea in a logical way from one point to next. You explain leadership facts, self-discipline, and develop peoples and the courage and vision and the service with the example. You explain about the how you get the leadership from the Toastmasters journey. And also in the end, you end your speech with a powerful take-home message. That's a good sign of the powerful speaker. And also, you show your genuine interest to your topic. You did it well. Next, you handle the nervousness. How the way you handle the nervousness. In your speech, I couldn't see the nervousness. I believe you practiced well. Because of that, you was able to overcome that challenge. Next, use of body language. In your speech, you use hand gestures, eye contact, facial expression in powerful and proper way. Every time in the in full time in your speech, you speak with the smiling. It's a good sign. And also, I'll be share few points for your improvement. Opening of your speech. In the every speech, in the opening body and the conclusion are most important. You did your body and conclusion in the proper way, but I believe if in next time if you can start your o- opening with the exciting thing or staying story, then you can go your speech to next level. Next, grab the audience. Grab the audience is most important thing in our speech. In the for the grab audience, you can ask during your speech. You can ask one or two questions from the audience. With that, you can get their attention to the your speech. All in all, you did wonderful job. And let me summarize my evaluation. Your speech has you excel in your speech has good structure, and you use the body language properly, and I couldn't see you handle the nervousness in the proper way. And for your improvement, in next speech you start the your speech with a good opening, and you can grab the audience for more attention, grab the audience to your speech. All Toastmaster Mihirika, all in all, you did wonderful job. All the best for your next speeches. Thank you. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hiroshini, for your insightful evaluation. So next evaluator is Toastmaster Heshan Hettiarachchi, who will be evaluating the speech by Toastmaster Prabhas. Please welcome Toastmaster Heshan.
Thank you very much, Mr. General Evaluator. Okay. Toastmaster Prabhas Karunanayaka, Leadership Beyond Titles. What a great speech. Let me give 3 areas that you excelled in your speech. Number 1, the content. I clearly observed how you illustrated your topic by using real life examples, especially the JMC Center, then your real life examples when you worked at office. Kudos on that. Number 2, the delivery. I clearly noticed how you had a clearly audible voice. You used vocal variety. Apart from that, you had a good body language. Number 3, purpose. I clearly noticed how you achieved the objective of your speech. Moving on to the points for progress, let me give you 2 areas. Number 1, hand gestures. Regarding hand gestures, I clearly noticed that at certain points, you are using a pointing gesture, which I believe that it shows a sense of authority. For you to challenge, I would like to suggest that next time better if you could, rather than using the pointing gesture, better if you could use your hand like this. Then stage movements. I clearly noticed that your stage movements were not purposeful, as well as at certain stages they were distracting. Rather than using distracting stage movements, I would like to suggest that better if you could begin your speech at the middle of your speech, at the middle of the stage, then deliver the first part of the body at the left side of the stage, then second part of the body at the middle, third part of the body at the right side of the stage, and conclude your speech at the middle. Over in all, it was a great speech where your speech enriched with content, delivery, and achievement of purpose, whereas you should focus more on your hand gestures and stage movements. Please give him a big round of applause. Mr. General Evaluator, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Heshan Hettiarachchi, for your comprehensive evaluation. So let's welcome our final evaluator for prepared speech. That is Toastmaster Neil. He will be evaluating the speech by Toastmaster Kalpa. Toastmaster Neil, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Chaminda, General Evaluator today, and especially Toastmaster Kalpa Deshapriya. I'm going to evaluate your speech using the structural method, which is basically opening, body, and conclusions. It covers all your speeches. if I started in the opening, how you could grab, you are using the strategically using the audience. Use the strategic for the audience. You asking for the questions. Do you like to obey laws and rules? That's very nice. That's very top part. And that using topic, the very basically topic is very useful for the presently you are in Australia and the Sri Lanka, wherever country. That rule is very good. This topic is very timely topic. And he started from the bottom of the level, right? Introduction, explain the history of the country, both of the countries, Australia and the Sri Lanka, having that so many histories and everything, to explain very nicely. That is the opening part. And it comes to the body part. Body conclusions. Body is you are explaining by your personal experience. There is a very good sign for the explain and the presenting speech by personal experience, right? The speech tag is personal experience by personally use the Australia and comparison in the Sri Lanka and how you using, how you going to be get the driving license and what are the problems you occurred in there itself. Likewise, you explain very nicely, and I can remember that there's a rules and the giveaway rules and the stop rule, and very nicely explained it. It's like a cake and icing, right? Yeah, this the presenting. The presenting part is very nice, and it comes to also used to color with the Australia, Sri Lanka by the step by step. There are how you going to be get the driving license stages as well, right? And also yeah, then it comes to that conclusion part. You given the bigger conclusions, bigger lessons to that everybody, right? Take home message. That rules is given this the rules, bidder trust, efficiency, and confidence, not just on the road but in life. That is the take home message, right? Wherever you were, Australia, Sri Lanka, that is very nice. You given the take home message as well. This is we are in mind and every time, right? Not only that, you're using very nicely the eye contact and the hand gesture, hand movements, right? Body languages, gestures, postures, would vocabulary. All in all, you did very nicely, very fantastic way. And all in all, this speech presentation is very lovely presentation in today's contest. And I love to hear your voice again and again in the same platform. And why don't you give this a big round of applause to Toastmaster Kalpa Desapriya. And congratulations, Toastmaster Kalpa Desapriya. Right? Over to you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Kaminda.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Neil, for your wonderful and comprehensive evaluation. So let's move on to our table topics evaluation. To evaluate the table topic speech done by Toastmaster Prabhash and guest Toastmaster Femina, I'll call upon Toastmaster Hemantha to come to the virtual stage to evaluate those two table topics.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so
virtual
very
stage is
much.
yours.
Thank you so very much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Shaminda. So first, let me evaluate Toastmaster Prabhash. At the outset, I would like to say that handling a table topics is not an easy task. But prepare speech, of course, you have many time to prepare. But impromptu speaking, of course, you have an art and talent to grab the table topic and to deliver to the audience. So you have to have enormous confidence. So Prabhash, congratulations, you did a wonderful job. You displayed a high standard of high quality of confidence to the audience by taking up this challenge. So in terms of the subject is concerned, the be cautious. So in that situation, you emphasize about 3 points to establish the argument. The number one is the afraid to challenge, if you take challenges. And it's a sign of to be as a precautious. And also, you said that sometimes we postpone things when it comes to a situation or the challenge. And also because of the negativity, that we postpone things or we accept the challenges because of the negativity. We are not in a position to accept the challenges. Those are most important 3 points that you have illustrated in terms of your subject is concerned. So that is that's a good argument that you have established. I must say that. And also you displayed, as I said, high level of confidence, and you never showed the intimidation to the audience. So that's also a good quality. And for your improvement, I would like to suggest that if you can just illustrate about the personal story, because I know that we have 1 minute, 2 minutes to deliver the speech, but if you can just illustrate a small story in order to stamp your ideas, in order to establish your arguments, I think would have been better. So all in all, you did a wonderful job, Toastmaster Prabhash, and you displayed a high level of confidence, and you established the argument by having 3 main points, like afraid to take challenges and the postponement and because of the negativity. So finally, I would like to say that one day you will become a great speaker because you have that qualities, you have that communication abilities. So kudos to Toastmaster Prabhash. Shall we give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Prabhash? And also when it comes to Toastmaster guest Femina, well, she actually mainly focus about the decision makings. Sometimes we reluctant to. She actually illustrated that sometimes it's a main point that to take constant decisions. So as you all know, that decision making created some kind of a impact to become a successful in any area. But there are situations where we have to take hasty decisions, and also there are some situations that we have to take a deliberate decision. So mainly she established the argument in terms of decision makings. So she mentioned that she's not, they are not in a very tend to take late decisions, and also because of that factor, there'll be issue or there's a problem in terms of to become the good speaker. So all in all, she did a wonderful job, and she didn't show the afraidness. She took up the topic and she delivered very wonderfully. So, but lately she told that she doesn't have words. Yes, of course, we really appreciate about the taking up challenge and participate in the table topic session. So all in all, you did a wonderful delivery to guest Femina. And for your improvement, I would like to say, if you can just structure your speech nicely so that you can deliver a very good speech. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hemanta, for your wonderful evaluations. So to evaluate Toastmaster Heshan and Toastmaster Rajita's speeches, now may I call upon Toastmaster Priyanka. Toastmaster Priyanka, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chaminder. Toastmaster Heshan, I felt like his table topic speech like a prepared speech, because that speech was very structured and way he delivered is very confident, and it's a very structured delivery. So actually, I like his speech very much. I felt like it's like a prepared speech, not like a table topic speech. So his main point he introduced toxically optimistic. So that was the key take home message from that speech. So that's good. Okay, then moving to the Rajita's speech. I felt like he got the information, he got the ideas while he is speaking. So I would like to give a suggestion. I think it's better to take a 30 seconds time before starting the table topic speech. Take 30 seconds time and think, and then start delivering the speech, because then within that 30-second times we can gather all the information points we wanted to deliver, and then we can flow it in a smooth manner. So rather than when we are speaking and thinking, I think we can give more smoother speech if we think and speech. So he also give a good points like how we can be optimistic, and how can we change the future, our future being optimistic, and how can we use optimistic and the leadership and the relationship. So those are the key points in his message. So all in all, both speakers did a very good job. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Shaminder.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Priyanka, for your sagacious evaluation. Next, I would like to call our tag team players reports. Let's check in with our timer to see if anyone stayed within the allotted times. So let me call upon Toastmaster Heshan. Please share your timers report.
Thank you very much, Mr. General Evaluator. Today's round robin session, each speaker got 20 seconds and we had 18 speakers. Overall, the round robin session lasted for 6 minutes. Then prepared speakers, Toastmaster Mihirika invested 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Toastmaster Prabhash, 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Toastmaster Kalpa, 6 minutes and 51 seconds. Table topic speakers, in fact, Toastmaster Prabhash's speech, I missed. Toastmaster Heshan, that's myself, 1 minute and 2 seconds. Guest Femina took 1 minute and 23 seconds. Guest Rajita took 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Then moving on to the evaluations, Toastmaster Hiroshini took 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Myself, I missed. Toastmaster Neil took 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Toastmaster Hemanta, to evaluate Toastmaster Prabhash's speech, he took 2 minutes. Toastmaster Femina's table topic speech, he took 1 minute and 41 seconds. Toastmaster Priyanka, she took 22 seconds to evaluate my speech. Toastmaster Rajita's speech, she took 1 minute and 8 seconds. Over to you, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Heshan, for your detailed report with integrity. Now let's hear from our accountant, Toastmaster Harshani. Toastmaster Harshani with the report of filler words.
Toastmaster Rajita Laksiri, he delivered nice speech. He mentioned in 30 times. Then Toastmaster Hemanta, he mentioned 25 times. Akila, Toastmaster Akila, he mentioned in 4 times. Toastmaster Hettiarachi in 2 times. Toastmaster Minoli, in 2 times he used are. Toastmaster Minoli, he used are in 2 times. Toastmaster Chaminda Silla, he used 5 times. Toastmaster Suresh, he used 6 times. Toastmaster Shakil, he used 5 times in his role. Neil, he did evaluator role. He mentioned R in 13 times. Second speaker, Prabhash, he not used in R words. In Kalpa, he used 32 times when he conducting his speech. He used 32 times. Then Hiroshika, he mentioned in 1 times. Hajika, he used in 2 times. Toastmaster 1, he used 3 times. Mihirika, Toastmaster Mihirika, she used in 3 times. Toastmaster Femina, she used 18 times our word. I think this will be helpful for you to reduce in next speeches, to reduce these words when you're preparing this next speech. So, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harchini, for the comprehensive report. And finally, let's hear from our grammarian, Toastmaster Minoli, for the grammar highlights and use of the day, word of the day. Toastmaster Minoli, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chaminda. So, as today's grammarian, my role was to listen carefully to everyone's speeches and observe the use of language. Our word of the day was push. Our word of the day was sagacious, and the idiom of the day was push the envelope. So, happy to share that several speakers used this creativity today. So, for example, Toastmaster Shriyanti Salgadu, I can't remember the segment she used this, but she used these two word of the day and the idiom of the day, especially in her speech. And I should mention Toastmaster Chaminda, when giving his evaluation, he did use the word of the day. So I'm happy to share that. And I should correct something. Toastmaster Harshini, when doing her telling her account report, she did use this. He not use. So I'm kindly requesting correct that. It should be correct as he did not use. So as role players, we should always tell others how to do these things. So that's all from my grammarian's report. Hope you all use these words and try to reach our language when using these. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Minoli, for your comprehensive report. So please give a big round of applause to our all tag team players. Now I'm going to share with you my evaluations and observations. So the meeting has started on time without delay. That was a good start to continue with the meeting forward. And our president introduced the Toastmaster of the day in a very professional manner. And then our Toastmaster of the day, energetic, dynamic Toastmaster Akila, she has organized well prior to the meeting and gathering the role players and the information of them. And she has clearly introduced meeting themes to the audience, celebrating milestones and appreciating journey. And also, she has introduced our guest of honor, our area director, Toastmaster Raghavi Ratna Ranjan, and all tag team players, table topics master, and then round robin master and speakers and the evaluations with lovely introductions. All in all, she did a wonderful job. And our timer for today, Toastmaster Heshan, he did a wonderful job today, presented his timers report a very structured manner. And then Toastmaster Harshani, as our counter for today, you did an excellent job, and you have presented a comprehensive accountants report. And then our grammarian, Toastmaster Minoli, your report was very comprehensive and a lot of knowledge. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Minoli. And table topics master, Toastmaster Akhil Kawaja, you did a wonderful job giving a positive and constructive feedback with your enormous expertise in the Toastmasters journey. So it's a new experience for us, a debate kind of a thing. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Akhil. And then without your contribution, we can't actually call a successful meeting. Toastmaster Mihirika, Toastmaster Prabhash, and Toastmaster Kalpa, you all did a wonderful speeches. And then the table topic speakers also got the opportunity and did interesting speeches and attracting the audience. And also Toastmaster Hiroshini, Toastmaster Heshan, and Toastmaster Neil did a comprehensive evaluations. So you all did a wonderful job to succeed the meeting. And also as overall comments, so this was a very engaging session. Even though the meeting was online, we didn't felt like that this was a online meeting. This was a kind of a live meeting. So kudos to you, our Toastmaster of the day, energetic and dynamic Toastmaster Akila, who kept the energy high and transition very smooth. And then our speakers brought a great mix of content, and the evaluators delivered sagacious and balanced feedbacks. So the support roles were handled efficiently, and we started, and we are going to end the meeting on time. So well done, the team. To improve a few suggestions, it's better if we all the tag teams and speakers and evaluators could join the meeting a little earlier to test their equipments and prepare for the meeting with the completion of all background works. In overall, this was a strong meeting with especially with the participation of our area director, Toastmaster Raghavi Ratnaranjan. So it was an enthusiasm in the overall meeting, and willingness to support each other shows how committed we all are towards growth. So let's keep this momentum in the future meetings as well. So that's the conclusion of the evaluation segment and my role as the general evaluation for today's meeting. Thank you all for your participation and focus on the growth. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chaminda, for that wonderful evaluation session. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Chaminda Silva. So as we near the end of today's session, I would like to remind everyone, Toastmasters is not a race, but a journey. The milestones we celebrated today are not the end, but the beginning of many more achievements to come. Fellow Toastmasters, today we celebrated not just levels or pathways, but the spirit of persistence, courage, and growth. Let us continue to appreciate one another because together we rise higher. Thank you for being part of this memorable meeting. I now return control of the meeting to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Hemanda Hulangamur. Toastmaster Hemanda.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Akila. First and foremost, I must say that you did a wonderful job. So with that, we are about to wind up the session. And before that, I would like to cordially invite our area director, Toastmaster Raghavi, about the meeting. Toastmaster Raghavi, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hemanta. Very good evening to all of you, and it's a pleasure for me to visit today again as the Area Director of Area 2 Division C, and I'm proud to have AATSL Emerging Toastmasters also in my area. First of all, thank you for inviting. And I really loved the meeting, even though it's an online meeting, but it was very, very lively, and I enjoyed every aspect of it. To start with, we had nice virtual background, and even the meeting agenda was very neat and shared. And I see this as a very organized meeting, and kudos to the executive committee for planning it and doing it really great. Not only that, the members are also very enthusiastic from globally from different countries. They join to this meeting, and that shows the commitment of the members. And each role players did their job well, especially the Toastmaster of the day. And every segment were planned nicely. Even round robin, there were prepared speeches. Even table topics was really different. Having a debate online, that's the first time I'm seeing in a Toastmasters meeting. So that's very nice. And apart from that, I really loved how you introduced each member by a slide. So I see the effort you have put to find the details, and that actually shows how warmly they are welcomed, and I really like that approach. And apart from that, the pathways tracker was very neat, and it's very concise, and I think members will be motivated by seeing that, and they will keep on doing many more speeches. And even the DCP chart was displayed. So I think one goal has met, but I'm sure that you will meet all the other 9 goals and win the Smedley Distinguished Club status as well by June 30th, 2026. And I see very potential members and exco members in this club, and I want you all to take club officer role, division and district officer roles in future as well. Take part in other, how do I say, in division events and district events, so that you will get more exposure, because most of the time it's online meetings, so it's better if you can get physical exposure as well. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to know. And I also wanted to ask the club exco, like, are you all planning to have any speak marathon or open houses in future?
Yes, actually now our club contest is scheduled on 20th September. So September month is very busy. We have to have a MOT, and we have to have a presentation and so on and so forth. So I believe that September month, of course, we won't be able to have it, but October definitely will consider on that.
Yes, right. And I also wanted to know, like, how many of you are planning to take the club officer roles in the next tenure? Like, if you can just raise your hands, like the club officer, like the next exco. Okay, Chaminda, right? Okay, Kalpa. Okay, I can see Sajida Dams. Yes, nice. So yes, so Toastmasters is all about developing your leadership as well as communication. So take part in these roles. And I want to see you all in area contest, division contest, and shining many more. So always I'm here to help you. So you can reach out to me. You don't have to be scared. I'm very kind. So yes, I love the meeting, and I will keep coming to the meeting whenever I can. So please keep me updated as well. So thank you very much, and hope you have very good meetings in future as well. Thank you, Toastmaster Hemant.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Raghavi. Really appreciate your visit today, and also thank you so much for your inspirational speech. So we look forward to in future meetings as well. So our past district director also with us today. So Madam Shian Salgatu, would you like to say something about the meeting today?
Done. Well, as I said at the beginning, it was by chance that I was able to join. The main thing is to carry on with the meetings. I'm really glad, though I was not here, you all had started, as the general evaluator said, you all had started on time. That's one of the key components. And I also love the way that every single member was appreciated for what they have done. And we need to remember this is not a rat race. It is to see how we improve within ourselves from this speech to the next speech. That is all important, because otherwise we'll end up doing level 5 of 2 or more levels. But if we still have if we still have major grammar mistakes, I'm not expecting perfection, but each day we should see that we move up a step further. And good luck. I'm positive that you will be there. I also have a slight apology to make because I missed out your installation due to unavoidable circumstances. My nephew decided to get engaged on that day. After having said okay to you all, he goes and says, I'm getting engaged on the 8th. So I had no option but to miss out the installation. But whenever I can, I will call your president and join your meeting. Very rarely am I at home on Saturday, but I would love to join you for another meeting as well. Over to you, Mr. President.
Okay, thank you so very much, ma'am, for being with us. And on behalf of the AAT Emerging Toastmasters Club, I would like to pay my gratitude to you for being with us. Thank you so very much. Your advices and inspirational speech. So now we have we would like to get feedback from the visitors. We have a special guest today, not actually special. Our Pakistani friend, Toastmaster Shakil. Toastmaster Shakil, do you like to tell something about the meeting today?
Yeah, thanks for the very warm welcome. Because if I can just name you, it's the third club where I feel home. First of all, it was Toastmaster for Professional, the USA-based club in 2023, and Readers Worldwide. I can name this club safely my third home club or guest home club, you can say. And I'm going to join this club from 1st September as well to learn from you, because every new club in any different country gives me learning opportunity, because this was the style I just watched in a Malaysia-based club. So I tried it today, because we should try new things. Just rather than the same monotonous trying the thing, I will encourage all of you to please have some creative ideas, like scenario based courts situation are there. The judge is there. You are the lawyer competing for the test in table topics. So with this, again, thanks for the very warm welcome.
Thank you so very much, Toastmaster Shakil, and we all warmly welcome to you. Warmly welcome you into our club. So, since the time is going up, so I would like to wrap up the session. And once again, thank you so very much for joining today's meeting. And we learned many things. And also, finally, I would like to thank our area director, Toastmaster Raghavi, and also past district director, Toastmaster Salvador, for joining us. So with that, we would like to wrap up our session. Have a nice day and enjoy the evening. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night,
Good night.
everyone.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.